Hey everybody. Well, I'm going to preface this kind of flashbacking a little bit here just to let you know that I really botched up this last two turns. I was basically in a no-win situation, and I misremembered a rule, a pretty important rule about moving out of spaces with zombies in them. So, but for the sake of purity of the playthrough, I'm going to let it roll through and let you see the mistakes I made. Heck, if anything, it'll help you play this better for yourselves in the future. End result is that we couldn't have won, but you'll see that as you go along, and I still have a plea out there. If you can find a way for us to have won this, that would be great. Anyway, watch the walkthrough. It's still I still go over, make sure there's some rule clarity there, so you'll get that, and you'll be able to move forward with a good game of Zombicide. So this is my first full game playthrough, video game playthrough. Overall, I think it went okay. I promise to get better. I got some good ideas coming up in the hopper and some great games coming that most people may or may not see right away, so it'll be a lot of fun. Plus, you know, I do a bunch of video game walkthroughs and playthroughs as well. So please keep up with my channel. And again, I'm putting out the plea to all of you amazing gamers, if you can find a way through this to have seen that we could have survived this scenario, that would be great. Anyway, without further ado, you get to watch my significant mistakes this next two turns. Enjoy the folly and leave your feedback. Thanks so much. Everyone, Doug Mystic Eye here. Looks like we're getting ready to start our turn 14 of our Zombicide playthrough. I'm just going to slowly pan up and let everybody see what kind of trouble we're in here. I don't know if this game is going to last much longer, which means we're going to lose, unfortunately. But we're going to give it the good old college try and see what we got going on here. We got Doug and Elsa in this space with a zombie facing down the horde. Doug has already been basically killed and is now what they call, I'll show you his card, a zombivore, which means he's been basically he's turning into a zombie, and he's in the process, and that is helping us to keep going. And then up here we also have Raul, who's in the same state with these zombies here. You know, it's not going well for these guys at all. I mean, we do have an objective token here. I was really hoping that some of the ones we would pick up would be survivors, but they weren't. So we are not in a good place. Anyway, that is where we're going to start, and we're going to begin with turn 14 in just a moment. So guys, turn 14, and I thought we would start with Derek. Why Derek? Because he's in this space with a bunch of baddies, and we need to get him out. We're plain and simple. It'll be a quick turn for him. And he's unfortunately our best armed, best prepared survivor. So we got to get him out of this space immediately. Now he does have 4 actions. So again, we're going to start turn 14 now with our guy Derek. I've placed the awesome first player marker on his card. Again, he's got Cherry, the blue healer, who's a special item dog. He's got his assault rifle and a fire axe. Now, he's going to try and keep going here. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have any abilities that are going to allow him to slip by these zombies with any special skills, so it's going to cost him 2 actions to get out of this space and go into here. And then he's going to now his dog, however, is slippery, so he's going to take Cherry and move her up in here. That's 3 of his actions. So for his 4th action, we're going to spin him around just for the sake of gameplay, and he's going to spray his assault rifle into this crowd here and try and take out all 3 of these toxic zombies. And he does with a 5, a 5, and a 4. So good for him. All 3 of these zombies were killed in that one shot. That puts him up 3 more experience points, which 15, 16, 17, puts him up to 17. He's 2 away from going up to the orange level, so that's a little dangerous. Hopefully we'll be able to keep going from there, and we'll last a little longer. Now it's Doug's turn. Well, Doug doesn't have a lot of options here. Where's Doug? This is Doug, the zombivore. He's got his pistol with his laser pointer. That's it. That's all he's got. But it's not bad because it gives him a +1 to his dice roll. So he does need a 4. He only gets 3 actions now because he's a zombivore and he lost his action. However, he gets a free search. Not going to help him here because he's not searching for anything, and he's got a zombie. Oh, wait. Oh, Doug. He's got a zombie in his space, and he can't use... Okay. So for his first action, he's going to trade, and he's going to take the fire axe from Derek, and that will give him 3 actions left to basically chop this one zombie down into space. Now the fire axe needs a 4+ and does 2 points of damage. Wow, we got lucky again. We rolled exactly what we need. Where is it? Can't find the die on the table. There's a 4. And so that the one zombie that's in this space is down, giving Doug another point. Now he's up to 18, so 1 more experience point. We're going into the orange zone here. Not necessarily good for us. But with that said, now he could... We got to take that big giant horde out. That's the bottom line. That's just the way it goes. So he's going to have to spend his next 2 actions shooting his pistol into the zombies that are coming. Now, so far, he did use the fire axe in melee. It does not cause sound. Great. He rolled a 6 on his first attack. That's going to take out a toxic walker. And he rolled a 4. Wait. He only gets that 1. So he took, well, let me see, he took 1 action to trade, 1 action to hit. Yeah, he's only got 3 actions, so he was able to take out one of the walkers, toxic walkers in here. Hey, I tell you, this is going to be absolutely disastrous. That's all I can tell you. Okay, but next up we have Raul, who's got no weapons, and he's in a space here with a bunch of zombies. He's going to spend 2 actions to go into there, which is at least going to keep him from being attacked. And his last action, he is going to search for a weapon. Okay, well, that's... he got a sawed-off shotgun. What do you know? Good old Raul with the weapons. He's going to put that in his inventory, and at least he's got something to fight with now. Don't know why that little toy store there is so full of weapons. But last but not least, we get to go on to Elsa. She has Ma's shotgun, which is not a bad weapon at all. And she's going to start unloading it into here. Now, if she's not going to, I don't think she's going to be able to kill enough to get to those fatties, those toxic fatties. Man, this is just going to be so disastrous. We can't back up. We can't go into the room over here. We got this area blocked off by... the abomination and some more critters, zombies. Okay, well, we're going to do the best we can. We got 4 actions with Elsa. She is going to... Oh, I did forget to put Doug up to 19, which does put him into the next level. So we know what? We may have to take something back there because he's got a selection of 2 skills. I need to determine what they are and which one we're going to take. +1 die range and collector runner. I don't know what that means, but let's see. I'll be right back. Help us too much. At least not this turn. But I did increase, give us an extra die with his ranged weapons. So when he does get to shoot next turn with his pistol, it'll be a little bit better. But anyway, we were on to Elsa. Elsa's got... She's going to be firing into this group here. Ranged weapons. Range, she's got 2 dice. With her gun, she's got 4 actions. She needs a 3+ to hit. We're going to start just plowing into these zombies. The toxic walkers will go first, followed by the regular walkers, followed by the fatties. Let's see what we can do. Wow, okay, a 4 and a 6 on the first shot there. Let's see if we can zone in on that. Which means she's going to take out 2 of the toxic walkers. I'm going to track her experience because she might go up during this exchange, which would give her free ranged action or the ability of slippery, which both would be very nice. She's going to roll again. Wow, lucky me. 2 6s. Awesome. So, toxic walker and a regular walker go down. That's her second action. She could do some clearing here. For her third action, she got a 5 and a 2, so she only got 1 more. in that exchange. And then for her fourth action, she got a 3 and a 5, which is enough to take out 2 more. Unfortunately, let me see, that's 1, 2, yeah, okay. 2, 3. She did get, okay, that put her up to 19 exactly. And that's going to give her a, God, do I take slippery or +1? If I take +1 ranged action, she could take out 2 more of those guys. That could be extremely helpful. Okay, I think that's what she's going to do. So out of her 2 new skills, she's got +1 free action. Okay, and there's Elsa. +1 free action, or free ranged action. So she's going to get another shot with her shotgun. To which she rolls a 4 and a 4. That's not too bad. She's, oh, there you go. She's going to take out 2 more walkers. You know, I don't think we're going to, I still think this is mighty grim, but it looks a little better this turn, just a tad. But we still got problems of zombies, like these 4 zombie dogs over here, which are going to come tearing around the corner. If we can get to this Pimpmobile up here, oh God, she should have taken Slippery. She could slip through there, but she's got the best weapon anyway, so I don't know if that's going to help us too much. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. But basically, that is the end of turn 14. So, here we go. We're going to go on to, and by the way, that's a whole bunch of noise where she's at. Because the shotgun is loud. So, anybody that does have line of sight on Roll in there is going to leave him alone. I guess that's a good thing for him. Not a good thing for our survivors here, though. So, all that said, here we go with Zombie turn 14, starting with their attacks and then their moves. Luckily, we did clear any zombies that are in spaces with players, so we're going to go on to moves, and I'll do that one. But the 4 zombie dogs here, well, you know what, maybe we'll save them for last. No, that's okay. I know where they're going to end up. So they're going to, all 4 of them are going to move up 1 to there. Then they're going to move again to here, and then third movement to here. So as you can see, that pack of zombie dogs is rushing around the corner after our survivors following the noise. This runner, well, we're going to save him because, well, you can do it. It's okay because we'll move these guys up so we can denote they're moving along. This runner is going to end up in the space here behind these guys. All of them are going to end up pushing up into this space with the players, which means we're reduced to melee damage until we take out these fatties. If we try and attack these fatties here with melee, we will be in serious trouble. And then we got 2 toxic walkers in this room. They're going to move up 1. None of these guys are going to move in particular because they still have line of sight on the players and there's lots of noise there, so they're going to stay where they're at. These 2 guys back here do not have line of sight, back corner, and there's 2 of them, so they're going to split up because well, it's not equal distance. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're both going to go this way, unfortunately, for us. And then this one's going to go here, and these 2 toxic runners are going to come around the corner and go into there for their entire action. That is all of the zombie movement. Next up, we're going to spawn some more zombies. Okay, so here's our situation with our zombie spawns. There must be like this must be the pound over here or something, because this zone is spawning tons of dogs. So remember, we're now in the orange zone because Elsa kicked over to the next level, as did, I believe, Doug. And that puts us in with 4 zombie dogs right here. Not a great situation for us. They're fast, and that's a problem. Right here we got 2 just regular toxic walkers, not terrible. Over here, because we're in the orange zone, we spawned 6 regular walkers. Not as bad as spawning a bunch of other crazy stuff. And then over here we spawned 2 just regular walkers, or runners, regular runners. So that's where our status is this turn. Now we're going. That's the end of the zombie action. So now we're going to move on to players' turn. Let me see, 14. No, 12. So player turn 15. We just did 14. So player turn 15 coming up. What the heck to do with this mess here? This is just insane. I'm almost thinking of starting with Doug because he's got a decent. Well, okay. The two toxic zombies are runners, so they're low. Well, we can pick our targets in melee. We can at least try to. Well, it might be worth moving up to shooting into there, moving into there with other and gosh. But then we got 3. This is such a disaster. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we move into that building and try and hold it off. Put up a barricade and shoot them till they're dead. I don't know. Tough call. But those dogs have 3 activations, so they're going to get through that barricade anyway. The only saving grace is Rawl might be able to do some damage to them and stop them as he takes on the zombies in his area and comes out swinging. So, almost wish I'd taken Slippery with Elsa now because she could slip out, shoot those 2, slip over there, and shoot back into here. Well, if she moved last. Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Well, all right. I think the only thing we can do really with any, well, you know what? We're going to have, yeah, okay. We're going to activate, oh man, that is such not a good move. This is so hard. Okay, I think we're going to have happen here is we're going to move Doug out of this zone. This is such a bad spot right here, right now. He's going to move here. That takes 2 actions. He's got 1 action left. He's going to use it to try and bash in the one of the zombies with a fire axe. He rolls a 5 and he succeeds. Here's my 5 down there. He succeeds and takes out. Actually, he's going to take out this walker first. Now, why was there a walker there? I think that was a mistake. I think that walker actually belongs. Yeah, I'd have to look. Yeah, up in here. Anyway. Yeah, so I think there was only one there. It was just the one runner that had come around the corner by himself. Yeah, okay. So basically what happened was Doug stepped up and took out that runner, giving him another experience point. Not that that's going to do much right now. Oh, you know what? He he doesn't get that extra range die yet because you have to have, as a zombivore, you actually have to have, show us card here, you actually have to have more experience than that. It's not just going into the orange. You have to get up, see, to that 22 experience point slot. So he does not have that extra range attack. So all he was able to do was step up into there and take out that zombie. Now, what was the value of doing that? Well, we get to then go with Rawl, who is going to come out of the toy store and come up swinging. Let me take another look at some actions first. And back at it. We got Zombivore Rawl in there. You know, I kind of messed up last turn. He's got a free search action. So, you know what he's going to do is he's going to take his free search action now and get that out of the way, see what we can come up with. So anyway, he's going to do that. He pulled a machete. Not great, but not bad. He's got 1 more open slot because he has 3 wounds. So he's going to take the machete, and then for his first action, he's going to fire a shotgun. Like a Maz shotgun, it rolls 2 dice, does 3 points of damage. However, it only does. I'm sorry, it does a 3+ to hit, but only does 1 point of damage. So he can't kill fatties with it. But all he's got in there is 2 toxic walkers. And yes, he rolled 2 3s. That's not too bad. Can't go wrong there. And he did get these 2 guys. That's, you know, I need to take the noise tokens off of this space here. I'll put 1 there because he's going to generate some more. That was his first action of 3. For his second action, he's going to step out here. Does he try and take out these two here and clear the way, or does he move in to help Doug? God, it's so rough. If we put them all in that zone, those guys move 3, we're in serious trouble. And we haven't even started dealing with this mess yet. Okay. Those two. Yeah, he's going to try and take them out. So let's see if we can do that. 3 and a 1. He got one of them. That wasn't ideal because now he's going down. So he did get one of these guys. He does get another experience point, but that only puts him up to 15. He didn't have as much experience as the others because he was stuck in that area for a while. That gives another noise token here with him. Now we're going to move up to here, and we have Elsa. That wasn't as effective as a turn as I was hoping it would be. Elsa, let's see, she's got the +1 free ranged action and the shotgun. So I think what she's got to do is she's going to have to spend 2 actions. She can't fire into the space because there's still 2. Oh, the dog's dead. I mean, because Doug's already gone, so the dog is going to end up dead. But she can take 2 actions to here, and then she can start to work on this group here, because at least with this group, there's only one that we need to worry about really somehow, some way, is to get those toxic zombies right there. Now, if Derek could only get, man, one more, he'd get toxic immunity. Anyway, he's not going to get that. So she's going to fire into here. We'll see how this goes for her. Now keep in mind she does get the free range attack, so she took 2 actions to get to there. She's got 1 more action with her shotgun to kill some dogs. She, well, she also, okay, it's a 3. I thought it was a 4. I thought I missed 1. She actually hit 2 with a 3 and a 4. So she takes out 2 of the dogs. And since, yeah, okay, that puts her up 2 more experience. Okay. Man. Okay, so that was her 3rd action. Her 4th action, she's going to go again. Man, she only got 1 of the dogs. This is not going that great for us. And actually, as I'm looking at her character, I'm getting too anxious here to try and see these guys survive. She's not quite at a spot where she can take that free action. So that was her 2, 3, 4. That was it. That was all of her actions for that turn. We got 1 dog there. We got 1 runner here who's going to probably kill Rawl, or at least do 1 point of damage, make him drop a machete. And then we got all these guys here with our friend Derek. But Derek's in pretty good shape with this. He is going to use 2 actions to move to here. Okay. And then he's going to unload with, actually, Jerry is his. He could have, man, he could move her out and keep her alive, but that would only give him 1 shot of 3 dice into this space. And if we don't get these runners, they're going to come in and kill us. So, I think we're just going to have to sacrifice El Doggo. Okay, yeah, he's going to shoot back into the crowd with, oh wow, great. He got a 4, 5, and a 6. That is 3 hits. So we got 3 of the regular zombies, and that's going to put up Derek 3 to 21 experience points. He's one away from getting either toxic immunity or another free move action or melee action. And with that, he's going to fire again into that crowd. He could get he could do some serious good here if we get lucky. Yeah, and we do. We get very lucky. 3, 4, 6. That means that he only hit twice. Man, okay. He got rid of 2. That puts him up 1, 2. So I think in his case, he's now got the experience to take a new skill. I do believe he's going to take Toxic Immunity. I just have a feeling that's going to come into play as important. But we actually managed to get ourselves kind of out of a jam. I don't think it's still going to go that well for us because we still are going to take damage. Yeah, we'll see. Now, here's the good news. Zombies are all going to attack the dog. So we'll have to see how that works. When they're going to attack and then they'll move. So I don't think, except for this walker here, this runner here, I think we're only going to do 1 point of damage. You know, Doug could lose the fire axe. We do have other melee opportunity there, so if we need to take another wound, because Doug can take 5, we're going to take another wound from this dog and this runner. Well, oh my God, we're going to take 2 wounds from the dog. Whew. Okay, well anyway, that ends turn 15 for the heroes. We're going to move on to zombie attacks, moves, and spawns for turn 15. This move is pretty simple. We're just going to move this dog into here. That's easy enough. Now we have to deal with 2 attacks from the dog. So we'll get to that in a minute. Let's do all. Well, actually, no. They attack first, and then well, he's got 3 activations. So that was one of them. So we are going to deal with 2 additional. Let me think about this. But anyway, at this point, this guy here is definitely going to move in with Rawl, causing Rawl to take an extra wound. So I guess we'll drop the machete. And he's only got 1 wound left. He can take 1 more wound before he goes down, but at least he's got a shotgun. And then we got this guy here is going to move up to here. There will be another wound given in that spot. We got these 2 guys that are moving to here. The dog troop is going to join them. I really don't like these dogs. They're really unpleasant. The 2 fatties are going to also move to here, but they won't actually get to attack, so I'm going to put them over on this side just to show that. Wait. Yeah, I think they're going to... One of them would have to have attacked the dog, so I'm going to think about that. Maybe I can pull it off. I don't know if it's within the rules, but maybe I can pull it off where that one doesn't get the extra action, because they have to take it to attack the dog. Maybe that'll work. Let's see. I'm going to look up some rules and be right back. Anyway, guys, just realized how badly I cheated here. When a hero is trying to move out of a zone with zombies, it takes a move action +1 per zombie in the zone. So you can imagine with these guys trying to move out of the zone with all these zombies, it would take them a lot of actions, and to do melee with them with all the toxic zombies there. Basically, that's the end of our game. So if I back this up, which I think I need to do, and just take a look at it, yeah, I think we lost, guys. I'm going to go back and do some reviews and see what I can, of some of the footage, and see what I can make of this. But to get out of there, we could not have gotten out of there and been able to clear these areas out at all. And heck, there were so many zombies there. I don't know if we wouldn't have had enough actions to even move out of the zone. Which means, like for instance, Doug could not have even. He's only got 3 actions. There was at least 5 zombies here, at the very least. I can go back and count. So anyway, I think if I'm going to do it right, I definitely don't want to cheat. I'm going to say that this event, I'm going to restructure this event and just show you how we lost the game. But basically, we did definitely lose, because to kill the 2 runners that were there, they both spray acid. The 2 fatties spray acid, and we would have had to fight them to get out of the zone. The only one that would have made it this as far as he did is good old Raul here, and he's 1 away from dying. So the way it actually would have ended up, I don't even know if he could get away from this. This is disastrous. Anyway, I'm going to restructure this. I'm going to come back, and we're going to set it up back the way it was. I do have a picture of the footage from last turn that showed that spot there. Whew, man, yeah, we lost. I can pretty much guarantee it. There is absolutely no way they could have succeeded. Derek may have survived long enough because of he could have. No, he wouldn't have either. I get well. Anyway, I'm gonna have to seriously think about this. But for now, I'm calling it a loss. We could not have survived this space, basically, with all the folks over there. I mean, just moving everybody back up here, for instance, knowing that there was 3 regular walkers here, and the toxic ones go first. Remember, and so that was it. At the very least, I think there was another toxic runner here. Yeah, there was. At the very least, there's 4 points of damage just trying to clear the area, and we couldn't have moved out. So let's say Doug took his first action with his fire axe, and he had managed to kill all 4 of them. That's 4 points of damage to people, and we can only take. Well, I'm gonna have to play it out. We might still be surviving because Elsa and Derek have not turned into zombivores yet. So we're gonna back that up. This part here, I think. Well, with these the dogs. If you remember, there was also 4 dogs here that would have activated. I don't see this this going the way we wanted to. So let's just logic it out. I'm going to stop this video here. I'm going to logic this out, and you guys can answer me. I don't see a way we could have survived that. But I'm going to go back and set up the way it was at the end of the last turn when all those guys moved into the zone with him. Heck, I don't even know. I think Derek couldn't even. There was zombies here. I don't even know if he could have moved out of there. I think he didn't take care of them moving out. But yeah, that was a bad rule to forget. I was just trying to keep these guys alive as long as possible. So that said, I am going to come back and wrap this up. But as far as I can tell, there was absolutely no win scenario here for us. So like I said, I'm going to set it up back up again. We're going to come back and have a few comments. And if you people watching, if you can figure out a way that we could have survived that scenario, write it. Let me know, because I'd like to know it, even though I do believe we are done. And that's an unfortunate one. I probably will set up and play another round of Zombicide again very soon. I love the game, by the way. It's a lot of fun, even dying. But it does look like we lost this one. So be back soon. Barring some amazing genius, it looks like we're going to be moving on to a new playthrough pretty soon. So hopefully some of you guys come up with some ideas for us to keep our Zombicide survivors alive. But here are a few options for the next playthrough. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you'd like to see. All of these can be played solo, so they're one of the reasons I chose them. But we also have some others that you might be interested in seeing. Heck, I could also do a playthrough of A Touch of Evil, or Fortune and Glory, for which I have both the new expansions for. Those, just to name a few. I got tons of games. I could also do Pathfinder adventure game, but many people are doing that. So I don't know if that's a good idea for a playthrough right now with everybody else doing them. Could also do Wrath of Ashardalon or Castle Ravenloft. Mice and Mystics, got a couple of other things that we could do. But for now, I think I'd like, these are newer, and I don't know how much airtime. I know Robinson Crusoe's gotten plenty, but Castaways, I think I've only seen 1 or 2 playthroughs of that, so that might be interesting. And then Dead Panic is pretty new. I'm still reading the rules myself on that. I think I'm going to do something with Dead Panic regardless, but anyway, give me your feedback on what you'd like to see here. This could be some very enjoyable playthroughs for solo games. Keeping in mind for people who don't normally play board games that are watching this, all these games can also be played with a group. They're just cooperative, meaning that you're playing together as a team, so it makes it easier to play and show off solo, just like with the Zombicide game where everybody's playing cooperatively against the game itself, and that's the case with these games as well. So let me know what you like, and I look forward to getting a board game playthrough 2 rolling. Thanks, and don't forget also that there's plenty of video game playthroughs on my channel. Oh, and one last thing, I also have Darkest Night with the expansion. I could do that one as well. So leave your feedback and let me know.